fans? This is Zuby Masters returning to my Let's Play of Danganronpa. File up, definitely locked before. Give it a shot. Now then. Let's go in this room. Definitely locked before. Let's give it a shot. Found the key. Fits. It's the key to the data center. We managed to unlock the data center. Since all that running around paid off. To go tell everyone else, we head back to the guard. They're back. How to go? Found out which room the key goes to. The data center down on the 4th floor. We can get into the data center.
I see.
How did the now the thief have the key on? I suppose we'll have to just go to the data center and find out. I think you're right. We are here. It looks like the door is still unlocked. Okay, so when you open the door, there's not gonna be another big, huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words,
it's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Shut my hand, the door, closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. The silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. In a world, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with all that kind of dread. What? That's... Hiro extended a determined hand and pointed. Monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor played a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is what? It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into the room. And they displayed here on these monitors.
so that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us? To watch us? Then this room is...
It's all clear.
The Mastermind's private room without a doubt. Mastermind's room. Guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. Then I think this settles it. The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the Mastermind. And the Mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. What? You're serious? Too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill him himself. Mastermind is dead. Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because I mean that body. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was that?
But...
Mastermind really is dead. That means we can finally get out of this hell.
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. What about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. Right now. We need to find out why the Mastermind sets this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered. What? Murder? So you think so too, huh? The state of the court makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered.
But...
Why did it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have ever done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the master.
I'm telling you!
How do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. My purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answer to those questions. After all, the mastermind has spent who knows how much time here. Okay, then let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop's alter ego was installed on. They're all on. They seem to be locked. So what? We can't do anything. Just use our fighting spirit to force your way in? What century are you from? The mastermind must have used these to monitor the network. An alter ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
There's no point in talking about it now. You're right. The door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What else could be inside? You know what? The door's locked, huh? What if you use the key to open this door? Give it a try just in case. Nope, no good. Won't fit into the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah!
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, you're right. Stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. Don't worry about it. It's not gonna do any good. He is right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. There's a really ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this, huh? Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is the monthly membership? There's nothing showing up on this one. Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is. It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those eye-def antennas. And so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV. Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning, Ian is here. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Wait, we can watch TV. Let's do it. Come on.
You know?
We've all started from the info from the outside world. Alright, let me work my magic. And you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know. What's he talking about?
You know? Huh?
Huh? Oh, what's wrong? Good news. For all you Saturday morning kiddies out there, I think I got the TV working. Really? All we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world.
What the heck?
And we're sitting here watching TV. We're here sitting watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it.
Huh?
This is... It's the feed from the surveillance camera monitors this room, isn't
What
it?
the heck?
Huh? That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird, huh? Weird. Weird in every possible way, and not just weird, super weird. But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is this showing the camera feed?
Well...
Try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let me give it a try. But every channel was just us. There's a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, it must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually...
I'm not sure, but... Huh?
Huh?
Eh?
What?
And then why a freaking bastard? Monokuma? You're dead! Me dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
You're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Notice I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. Are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The looks on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretend to be dead for all this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that.
Shing.
Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have more fun in this killing game. Can't be serious, we have to keep going. No,
Let me out of here!
you're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do
Unbelievable.
you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about, well, no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. It's the worst. Does that mean that you're in despair?
Well now.
Well, I'm pooped from all the laughing. I guess I'll get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind,
The heck?
but I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in a blood-gushing secret and tell you all about it. That TV is absolutely without a doubt displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
huh?
What does that mean?
What
It's
the
displaying
heck?
the signal, but it's just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
You're so stiff, don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills.
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme.
The killing game is being broadcast. It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what he's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. What, broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's...
It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh no!
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, Dino. All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airways is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard a kind of creak. The sound was coming from my own mind, like a boat tossing in the ocean. My mind had become creeping.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mystery, even me luring you right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them true despair like they never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
what are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes indeed.
Then again, not really any of their business right now. Sure, some people might yell at the TV and try to warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, or whether.
This can't be!
But to take over all of communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember?
Of course.
Yeah, duh, there's the little business of...
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Huh? Last trial? Do you mean
It's the Monokuma File! Heart-pounding excitement!
Chasing from here on out. You're in for the heck.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. We have left was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I think it took everything I had just to keep myself standing up. Saying any of this, what's despair entertainment and how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part is obvious. The class trial is the class trial. Which means at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfilled that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. The body is Kyoko? Who's been murdered? No, that's not possible, because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't know who she really is. I have to end it. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe it, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth yourself. Yourself? Anyway, we better begin.
But
If we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer
That's right.
must be someone participating in our school life. So you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
Huh?
But you just said.
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. This is a triple mountain of issues I need to confirm. So we're going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you'll have into this. This is how this game works after all. Better start by checking the Monokuma file. Exposing the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife which went completely through the body. He had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or no choice, I have to investigate. I've learned to cover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened or we're all dead. We'll go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that might be important, from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is it? That was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. Monokuma file says the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. I mean, this knife is what caused the fatal injury. Wait, this knife really looks familiar. That's it. It's the knife the person was holding. Really weird. There's just too many strange coincidences. Whoever that person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And the same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because they attacked me. I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. Maybe the knife. If this really is Kyoko, I mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. Why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, can't be. There's no way. Check the find more thoroughly. Maybe I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. These are fake nails, they're really long. Deep. Seem like they get in the way of normal activities. Maybe on the back of her right hand. Is that a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like the picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. We got it set up, so it's totally... Also, the top half of the body is flat. It's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the heart, it was on fire. The top half and the bottom half is so black. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. This burn was totally burnt up. Only a little piece left. So the body blew up, got set on fire, and so I dumped it on. I think by the bottom half isn't wet. There isn't anything about that right. And there were some chickens in the chicken coop. Counted 4 chickens. Huh? 4?
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right.
Huh?
Hey, what's wrong? Only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. So weird, I wonder where you disappeared.
What?
Down here before last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
What?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappeared, the entire world will remain unfinished. I best to ignore our hero and focus on the problem at hand. I did one of the chickens escape. Could be related to the case. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? I remember right. Some kind of mask and a big white coat. There was a knife sticking on the stomach. The area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but blood on the body is still wet. Yako said not to touch it to avoid getting it all full. From how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Thanks, that's a big help. Now that you say it, I totally remember how it looked. To talk about it, that helps me remember a lot better too. So thank you too. So what does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I don't want to play the game anymore. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other
I'd like
words...
to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after night time began last night. Well, I was sick, so I went to sleep last night. But why are you asking about that now? What's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
It's an obvious this murder took place after night. How can you be that sure? About Monokuma. Hiro has been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I confirmed that when I arrived last night, there was nobody here.
In other words...
The murder could only take place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, and he and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We went to the bathroom in corners. In other words, all 4 of us have airtight alibis. The only one who doesn't have an alibi are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
the victim really is. I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your apartment. But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? Telling you the truth, I was in my room. I was deep asleep, had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool sheet. Doesn't mean this argument. In other words, pretty stereotypical tool sheet. Is it tarp? Wait, is there a tarp ranger before? Is it like... On top is red and covered with mud and grunge. The other side, treated and completely dry. One side of that tarp is wet and dirty. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and
Serious?
just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? What I did this morning to help me remember where it was. Hanakuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock. As usual, I head for the dining hall pretty soon. Just got up there. I met up with Tina. That was right around 7:30. And I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. I get to Toko. Had to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Toko, what time? Well, we left the gym just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot right now. That's right, it had to be right around 9 o'clock. Mentally, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. That's my job. Pretty small job. Fragments are all burned, so I can't really be sure, but I moved somewhere before. Wait, double check that later. For sprinklers. Kim said that the time possibly can't be sprinklers turned on at 7:30 each morning, but if I was here before then, the sprinklers would have not been wet. And the murder must have taken place. Check everything you need to do in this area. Not done yet. That was Kyoto with attack last night. Find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Yoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself that way. Maybe I can get her in the room. I'll be able to find out more.
It's all clear now.
We limit your office. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious acts.
What?
I'm in my office.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. Because I have to see if they'll let me borrow the room. Hey, Yakuya. If you come up with an alibi, I'll be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Yoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda. Take care of it. Find me again later, and we'll goodbye. Depending on my mood, I will go with you, or I may not. Back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should go look around somewhere else. Maybe you should check out that one area. Figure when
You know?
I just found what is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every monochrome robot. What? Bomb? The bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden. Check every. Can't think of all that's left. Kyoko, we should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Let's wait for me. Oh, but here we go. Slid it into the keyhole and it's open. Looks like it. So this is Kyoko's room. Something on the table. Wood locked memory.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. Electra needs real traditional public bathhouse. No, I never go to a public bath. It doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly
It is a
possible.
key. No, wait. Locks. Really? Unless I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that might go to. The dojo?
Such ignorance.
At least not at the front.
What?
Find some kind of food.
Come on.
You plan on poking around or at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction.
It's true.
Sound. So if something ever happened, I should open.
Interesting.
So open. So, there's a single piece of paper under the sheet.
What?
That's all it was then. You didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheet, found a crumpled up piece of paper. Mukuro Ikusawa.
I see.
Here to me, Mukuro Ikusawa's profile. Looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole while she was snuck into the headmaster's room along with the God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It's E and that's it. That must be the blank that Malcolm was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing. This is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgence. Hurry up and finish your story. Here. Put my efforts together and looked at the profile. Name Mukuro Ikusawa, sex female, the ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She's shown an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in elementary school. She won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared to Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed she joined a military group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Ultimate soldier mercenary group? This doesn't feel real. The whole world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. Like one of those non-fiction and other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. How different is this? That's how I saw things. It's just ordinary people, but then
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. And to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already.
Found it!
Oh, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Ah, you.
What?
There in your pretty little hands.
What?
You found her profile. So what if we did?
Hey!
Don't freak
Come
out on
on
me.
now!
I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Yoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable you quite admit about those regulations of yours? Of course I am. I'm a proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why I, as the school's headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying that you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one for participants in the killing game. I don't think I ever told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hall back then, there was 15 people there, right? But that first meeting you may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding? Are you saying?
in other words,
That's right. There weren't actually 15.
yes
The
indeed.
total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16 then.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Dude, Mukuro Ikusaba, she's part of the school life. So is the one making all the regulations. Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh well, because it's like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't delete the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I didn't want to wake up in a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes indeed.
Makes sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge. I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them because of a bunch of idiot scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? No, that's all you get. Let's cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said there were scars, right? That's why Kyoko wears the gloves to hide the scars. Of course. Hard thinking about Kyoko again.
What?
Forget about her. Naruto is undercover in Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God, must really hate you to make you so dull. Do you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student, right? Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. The mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student, but needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the kid?
It's certainly
Perhaps
possible.
she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial when if she's a student and she killed someone that would make her part of the kill game. She killed Kyoko? Anyone would be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
So Saba isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? Well, we thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? It's a good point.
So, in other words,
Giving us information that would raise a question about her would be bold to say the least. Makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. One is to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way he said it definitely does seem possible. If that's really true, Mukuro is a killer, then who is? Let's leave our work here, too. Let's move on. There are other places in need of investigation. To find out the key in the dojo, I really.
let's go.
Are you coming? There are wooden lockers here. These wooden block keys, just like those super traditional public bathrooms. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of this lock.
I see.
But do you see the lockers farthest to the right?
Very strange.
One doesn't have a key in it at the moment. What that means, it should probably use the key to found on that locker.
That's right.
Well, just try it, okay? I took the wooden block key and entered it into the locker's metal lock and there are arrows here, like 10 arrows in total. Looks like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Oh, there's something else in the locker. It's a walled up ball of duct tape. I wonder what it's used for. It must be surely related to the tape. The duct tape is related to the casing. How could it possibly be false?
Very
wrong.
strange.
Very odd. Don't you think Waka was hiding items that were clearly related to the key? How did the key in the locker wind up on the victim's mind? Or perhaps... Yeah, forget it. Well, we need to continue on to the next location.
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need research on Fenrir. You mean mercenary group that Mukuro and Takada? How are you supposed to find out about that? Isn't obvious. Where in the school would you go to do research? Research? Are you talking about the archives? That's right. The archives had all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access
Let's
to.
go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere. Here we go.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How should you make it without learning a single word of French? Pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay a debt 100 times over. 100 times? That kind of extreme. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago they completely ceased all activity. All presence, their continued existence can't be confirmed. These are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe that there was mounting internal tensions within the groups and they simply imploded.
What?
This all just sounds kind of alternate reality. Well, if this is our reality, the only reality these people are part of our world. Their battlefields are different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I use. So anything jumped out at you, or maybe your last opportunity to learn about quickly. Where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, it says Wolf is the Wolf of Fenrir. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? Show that there's a member of the team, each soldier that joined the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir, or somewhere on their body. What? A tattoo of Fenrir? What that means? Bing bong.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later!
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class.
That's right.
That seems the way. Let's go. Well, that's it for this video. Hope you like it and stay tuned.